Hi, it's Marie-Helene with Marie-Helene and Effective Placement, and I wanted to speak to you today about the current labor market situation within Canada. I'm doing this on the 16th of April 2026, and really we do have a fairly robust labor market situation in Canada. There are a lot of hires that are taking place across most jurisdictions, so most provinces and territories are definitely hiring people. Now, those hires are happening at the level of skilled trades, professionals, service industries, hospitality industries, healthcare industries, so technology industries. So the gamut is pretty wide. And the hires are the search for good people is constantly taking place. So that's the good news. In relation to yourself, if you're looking for a new position or a new opportunity at this time, I would really recommend that you work with someone like myself on ensuring that your resume is able to pull out the nuances of your experience. Now, you may say, well, I'll just do that with AI. AI is really a broad-based tool that gathers information. So in terms of data analytics or data analysis, very well placed. In terms of being able to pull out the nuances of your experience and your skill set, and then putting that into a format that will actually a potential employer will actually consider, that's a different story. I've been working in the talent acquisition area for a long time, and I do see AI resumes, and I can tell you this, they do not make the grade. They aren't people that are invited to a screening or beyond the screening into a virtual or personal interview process. And the reason that they don't have that invitation is because the resumes are too generic. They don't provide the kind of detail that employers are looking for. So, from my perspective or from my point of view, you're better off to work with somebody like myself or somebody else for that matter. I mean, it's really about you having the capacity to be able to put your best person forward or your best skill set forward for the position that you're applying for. So, spend the time, spend the few dollars that it costs or the dollars that it costs to have your resume done from a professional perspective. The other thing that's important to keep in mind is that you do need to be able to answer screening interview questions thoroughly. And a lot of people overlook this area. It isn't good enough to just sort of say, yeah, well, I did it. You may have, but a little more detail is essential. So screening interview questions need to be answered thoroughly. And if you move on to an in-person or a virtual interview, you need to be able to answer those questions in a lot of detail. You need to be able to provide the kind of information that the employer is looking for. So if you're interested in that type of service, you'll find the information on how to reach me in the box below. There's either an email or you can go to my website and book a time to have a conversation with me to see the services that you require. Now, if you're someone who is just recently coming into the labor market area again and you're making a transition, you're going from one aspect to another, and you're not really quite sure what that involves or if you've got the right background for that, there are a variety of assessment tools that are also available to assist you with that process, and I can assist you with having that process be set up for yourself. So again, the details for contacting me are in the box below, and I look forward to hearing from you at your first opportunity to do so. I mean, it's an important aspect to have this take place. And if you like this information, please do like and subscribe to this channel. It does help with getting some more traction on the Google sphere, as it were. So again, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have, and I do encourage you to take the leap and invest in yourself and ensure that you have the details that are being looked for. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye for now.